Hey everybody, Mrs. Bianchi, we're looking at number 9. The distance around a track is 1/4 mile. A marathon is 26 and 1/5 miles. How many laps does it take to run a marathon? Now, you have to decide what operation are we doing, first of all. And then if we're figuring out what operation, does it matter what order we're putting the values in? Because these are the two values that we have in the problem. So sometimes it's a good idea to just draw a picture of the situation when you find yourself confused. So if we kind of draw a track, right? A track is usually like an oval. So if we go around the track once, right, we've gone 1/4 of a mile. If we go around twice, we've done a 1/2 a mile, and so on. So we would go around this thing 4 times to be 1 mile, right? Now a marathon is 26 and 1/5 miles. So we would expect us to have to go around the track more than 4 times because if we went around it 4 times, we would go exactly 1 mile. So what are we really doing here? Are we taking this and breaking it up into equal groups of 1/4? Or is it the other way around? Are we taking 1/4 and breaking it up into equal groups of 26 and 1/5? Well, hopefully you're giving it some thought and realizing that it's really 26 and 1/5 being broken up into equal groups of 1/4, right? Because aren't we doing multiple laps of 1/4? So we're dividing. Now when we're dividing, step 1 is to turn any mixed or whole numbers into improper fractions. This is a mixed number, so we need to turn that into something fifths. Now this we can leave the same for now. All right, so we have to find what 26 times 5 is and then add in the 1. So let's do that off to the side. Let me erase my track here and we'll do that over here. 26 times 5. This is 30. Here we get the 10, and that makes 13. So this times this is 130. We have to add in the 1, which would give us 131. All right, next, we have to say to ourselves, since it's division, keep, change, flip. Dividing is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal of the divisor. So that means we're going to keep the 131 over 5. We're going to change this to multiplication, and we'll flip this around to its reciprocal. So that means 4 goes on the top and 1 goes on the bottom. All right, now it doesn't appear as though we have any reducing opportunities. Now what can we tell? We can tell that the denominator, because that's mental math, 5 times 1 would be 5, but this is not mental math, doing this times this. So let's do 131 times 4 over here. And you should be writing all this down on your piece of paper, by the way, because you're going to be turning this piece of paper in with all these computations. 1 times 4 is 4. This times this is 12. This times this is 4 with the 1 more makes 5. All right, so this times this, we get this number, 524. All right, now this is an improper fraction. We need it to be a mixed number. All these are shown as mixed numbers. That means we need to take this number and divide it by this number. So that's where you're going to finish up. We're going to take the 524 and we will divide it by 5. I'll get you started and then you'll finish up. So this is going to go in once. Get the 0 left over, bring down the 2. All right, so you pick it up from there. So far we only have a couple of choices that even start with the number 1. So finish it up and choose the right answer. Good luck.